After the 9th Parliament passed the amendments to the Financial Institutions Act 2004, stakeholders still await the regulations that will govern Islamic banking in Uganda. According to Lawrence Kiiza, the Director Economic Affairs at the Ministry of Finance, the act is expected to boost operations of banks in the country. Government is considering a review of tax policies to create an enabling environment for Islamic banking.
Taxation. Because the Islamic finance, the principles of taxation are slightly different. Others take the legal approach and others take the economic approach. So from the government side, we are examining this concept to see that our tax laws do not become a hindrance. Even if we have the law, we do the durations, but when it comes to tax, we didn't want to be a constraint in terms of application when we are done.
Provide information about the concept of Islamic finance, Islamic banking, because there are lots of misconceptions. And we are just noting that Uganda is one of the last in East Africa to adopt this concept, as already in Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Britain, UK.
We learned that institutions that operate under Islamic banking do not charge interest on loans.
Don't monopolize this, that this is an Islamic bank. This is it is like how you go to any other conventional bank and you borrow money, you do your business, you pay back. So amplify Haji Kawesi or Sheikh Kawesi for us to be able to know that this is an instrument or this is a source of financing. Yes, why it is based on Sharia law as a principle, it is open all Muslims and non-Muslims so that every Ugandan can have peace.
Bank of Uganda is expected to issue regulations that will guide commercial banks on how to manage Islamic banking. Government has now advised Ugandans to take advantage of this product, especially if the desired investment is not contrary to Islamic principles.
As a central bank, you set up the regulations, and the regulations will be able to allow the functioning or the implementation or the opening or the licensing of this. Because one of the important tenets which I did speak about is the trust, particularly in the Islamic finance in terms of the way we deal with this. So once we deal with the regulations, then we have set up the borders. There are certain borders that will be necessary both in central bank and in commercial banks.
The Islamic University in Uganda, due to Islamic banking, has moved to introduce Islamic banking courses to ensure that banks have personnel trained to offer Islamic banking.
Commercial banks and other financial institutions, as we said, Islamic finance is broader than Islamic banking. It encompasses Islamic banking, Islamic microfinance, Islamic endowments, Islamic insurance, and many other products that comply with the Islamic provisions. And people who will graduate from here will have employment, no doubt, not only in Uganda, but also in the region, because the region as a whole is going Islamic finance.
According to experts, depositors and borrowers enter into agreement with the commercial bank and share profits, and in case of any shortage or loss, the bank and the borrowers share the losses.